La 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 la. The arsonist had oddly shaped feet. Welcome back to Drinking Buddies. It's Brandon and Trevor. Today we have the extremely festive, completely understandable, don't make fun of us pumpkin beer episode. Today we are starting off with New Holland's Ichabod Pumpkin Ale, 4.5% New Holland in Holland, Michigan. This is pretty standard issue. If you've had a pumpkin beer, you've probably had an Ichabod before.
Smells like Halloween.
Really easy drinking.
Yeah.
It's pretty light.
Not bad.
But yeah, cinnamon, I get that, chai, spice. Actually, for some reason I'm getting citrus. Am I crazy?
I get it. Because really all you taste is that like, I guess like you say, the allspice or like the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
So, like, at the beginning, you get that little bit of citrus, but then the flavor of that pumpkin overrides it so much that,
It's like a dark cloud.
Yeah.
What I think it's a light beer, and then, I get a little citrus, and then, it's just a cloud of smoky.
Spooky.
Yeah, fogs rolling in. But, hey.
Who's in there?
Yeah.
Ichabod.
Airy, like I said, like it's there and it coats, but I just think it's kind of airy still.
I feel, because like it's super light bodied.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, it's lighter than a brown.
Definitely, yeah. That's freaking.
So it's like a light beer that they just added pumpkin to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm at like a 3.8.
I guess for pumpkin beers,
And there's room to grow.
yeah, I'll say you're 3.8.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I was in like the 4 because I feel like it's good.
Yeah, me too.
And I feel like if you want to fine,
Yeah.
get in the spirit, I'll get this pumpkin. Like it's still enjoyable,
And
even if you don't like pumpkin.
Right. And I drank a 6-pack of them. That's how light they are. 4.5%, and they're yellow when you put it up to a light.
Yeah.
It's
Super light bodied. Yeah.
Yeah. This is another huge staple when it comes to pumpkin beers. Screamin' Pumpkin by Griffin. 5% alcohol. Griffin is in Birmingham, Michigan. And only the knife knows what goes on in the heart of a pumpkin. You're okay.
That tastes like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
That's got like the pumpkin pie flavor to it. The last one, the New Holland had a
Spice.
It was like a spice flavor.
Yeah.
This is like pumpkin.
Yeah. Totally agree. Body's
Wow.
a little bit heavier, so it kind of is a little bit on the creamier side.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, nutmeg,
Pumpkin.
allspice, pumpkin. Yeah, about 4 or 5 ingredients you can add.
It about
And
tastes like the innards of a pumpkin pie.
isn't the innards and the top?
One?
This definitely has a pumpkin pie flavor compared to a spice flavor.
Yes.
Body's a little bit heavier. The color of it is a little bit brighter, a little bit more orange, and it goes down kind of creamier with it being a little bit heavier in body. I definitely like this one, and I'm surprised that I see Ichabod more, and I don't see Screamin' Pumpkin more, but I've always heard Screamin' Pumpkin is the one to go to.
Yeah, and you heard correctly.
Yeah.
I'd have to say,
That's
as far as pumpkin beers go, I gotta believe this is right up there. Because, it literally tastes like pumpkin pie. Minus the crust.
And that's a Drinking Buddies guarantee. Some lactose sugar in this would be bomb.
Yeah.
That would be
But
amazing.
it already is super creamy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, a little bit of metallic flavor somehow, a little bit. I didn't get it in the beginning, but I'm getting it now. But you want to tap it and rate it?
Yeah.
It's usually what we do. Ain't that right, baby? Ain't that right? This is what men do. I'll hit a 4 or 2 with it because I think it is better than that. What are you giving it?
I already did 4.5.
Yeah,
I'm
3
saying
more.
Halloween. I might have to pick me up a can.
Screamin' Pumpkin. Victoria did not like that. Third beer, Arcadia Brewing's Jawjacker, a 6% ale brewed with cinnamon, allspice, and nutmeg. So it is. So when we found out that Shorts Brewing actually bought the rights to brew Arcadia beer, so Arcadia beer with a Shorts top, I was kind of thrown off by that. Yeah, wait, what the heck?
Throwing you a curveball.
But yeah, so apparently Shorts is brewing all of Arcadia's beer now, so that's kind of cool. Super light. Wow, we're gonna have to cut that one out.
Right.
My grandma.
I'd leave it.
Grandma's gonna be pissed.
Where'd that ghost burp come from?
Yeah. Ooh, spooky. Jaw jacka.
Well.
Huh.
Oh.
With the lightest body so far.
But I get the brown
flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have assumed that the pumpkin beers would be a brown base, but apparently they're just a really light ale color.
Yeah.
I don't.
But this tastes like brown.
Yeah. Yep.
Now I don't know if it's because of the pumpkin and whatnot that it gives it that lighter base color. How, like, when do they add pumpkin to it? Is it like
they
part
ferment it on it, so they brew it, and then when they go to in the fermenter, they'll throw all that stuff in there, and then frickin' pour it all over that, so all the yeast gets in there and eats all the stuff and jumbles it around and everything.
Okay.
And then when the yeast settles, all the extras settle, and then they siphon off the beer off the top of that yeast and sediment patty. It's 6%, so actually it's not really crisp. It's actually kind of full flavored.
Yeah. But I get a lot more of like the grain flavors out of this than I do the last two. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I prefer.
And it's not so spicy. It's more of just a good bodied beer with a little bit of pumpkin flavor. It's not so much nutmeg and cinnamon and allspice and all the crazy
I think it's all
ingredients.
still there.
Yeah, but it's not
like
right. Yeah, it's just a nice, and it actually holds.
Yeah,
it holds more than I think the Screaming Pumpkin did. But as a beer, I actually do like the body and the flavor of the beer itself more.
Yep.
And with it being so light bodied, not light bodied, but with the color being so light that for some reason, I really like this one. I'll probably just hit this with another 4 too, because it's it's up there, but I don't think that it beats, surpasses any of the previous two.
I want to give it a 4.5, but I want to give it a 4.4.
We love you, and we had to do it for the fourth beer. Pumpkin Tart by Brewery Vivant. Oh, yeah. Made with real pumpkin and spices, then blended with sour ale. This is not your typical pumpkin ale.
Ooh, a sour.
Yeah.
Huh.
7.1%.
I don't know.
Pumpkin Tart, Brewery Vivant. Ooh, wheat.
Metallic-y.
Pretty tart.
Tart. It's mellow, though. It's not like...
Yeah. The sour base takes your focus away from the pumpkin flavors.
Yeah.
To me.
You don't really get it.
Smell is all sour.
Mm-hmm.
A little like brown smelling sour. You can't tell that it's pumpkin off the nose.
You can't tell it's pumpkin off the taste.
I didn't think that the flavors would be this minimal.
Because, yeah, it's mostly sour. I guess if you kind of swish it around in your mouth, you get some other flavor.
Again, I just, I don't know why, but I feel like it is it has a fall feel to it. A little bit more roasted than a regular sour.
It's almost like a brown sour.
A brown sour. I like that. Yeah. Yep. I'll agree with that. I want to try this on a day that we didn't just... Okay.
Okay.
Because here it comes. This tastes like a cider. Is that why it tastes like a fall sour? Is because it almost tastes cidery.
It's like a nice fine mix between a nice apple cider.
Yep.
And a pumpkin drink.
I feel okay.
Besides pumpkin spice anything, I don't know any other pumpkin drinks, but
I would actually say hard apple cider, like apple cider, straight from the jug, hard apple cider, mixed with a sour. I feel like it waters the cider down, and it doesn't taste like a pumpkin beer, but it just tastes like a carbonated, tart apple cider. Now that we've said that, I actually kind of like this.
I liked it from the beginning, but
it's not up there when it comes to a pumpkin beer, but the flavor is folly and it is enjoyable.
Yeah.
I like it as a sour. I absolutely love the flavor. I gotta hit it with a 3.9 because it didn't hold true to a pumpkin sour like I was really expecting a lot with Brewery Vivant, but it is just a fall apple picking type of sour, and that's what I got out of it. It is good. It is great. If you like ciders, definitely get it, but it didn't hit where I thought that it would for a pumpkin sour.
But I gotta believe it's 4.2.
Yeah.
For where I've been at with the scores today and where I feel it sits.
Fifth and final beer, highest alcohol percentage of the night. Luckily, it is only 8.6%. Southern Tier's Pumking Imperial Pumpkin Ale. Pumpkin pie in a glass. That better be true.
Imperial Ale.
Imperial Pumpkin Ale. Oh, yeah.
So what makes an Imperial Ale different from a regular?
It's over 8%. Yeah. Southern Tiered, brewed in Lakewood, New York. We had to go out of Michigan for this
I was
one.
going to say Lakewood, Michigan.
What? Southern Tier, Pumking.
That's definitely more beer.
Yep.
But where it's beer where it needs to be beer, and pumpkin where it needs to be pumpkin.
This is completely see-through. The alcohol cuts through the flavor all the way to the end, like a blade. Like a blade. And it's actually caramely.
Yes.
Did you get caramel?
Yeah.
I love the caramel. The caramel just adds that extra little fall flavor to it, with more of a pumpkin flavor as well compared to a spice flavor.
But I think they found a happy medium there.
Oh yeah, with beer and pumpkin instead of spice and a vessel to hold that spice flavor.
Yeah.
Whereas this is a good quality big beer, and I do love it with the caramel flavor, with the malt, and then that pumpkin flavor is really, really good. Although some cinnamon and nutmeg would really just freaking pop that beer into a freaking 10 out of 10, but am I wrong? I just wish there was a little, just a dash of some
Just a little
spice
salt
in there.
bay of some nutmeg.
As this sits, I have to give it a 4.4.
Ooh, 4.6.
Yeah. This is my highest. And I mean, if you hit it at 4.6, I mean, I completely understand. No more shotgunning.
Right.
That's White Claw, White Girl Summer.
Right.
We're doing White Girl Fall. Pumpkin Tart by Brewery Vivant. Really good sour, just not enough pumpkin flavor. Although it did taste like a cider, I could tell that it was a fall beer. It was pretty good. Not great for the pumpkin episode. Arcadia, it was a good bodied beer, and I could tell it was a beer with a little bit of spice, but the spice was really light. Still pretty good. Screaming Pumpkin. Pumpkin pie in a can. Southern Tier, super heavy bodied. Alcohol came through a little bit more than what I was hoping for. I kind of want I want to be able to drink more of it than an 8%, 8.6%. It had an amazing pumpkin flavor, an amazing caramel beer imperial ale flavor. But I got to give it to New Holland for an easy drinking. I could tell that there was pumpkin spice flavor in there, and I could probably just see myself drinking more of this than any of the other ones. The pumpkin tart?
Okay. Is this not our personal pick?
This is my time.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. All right, what we got?
Southern Tier, awesome actual beer flavor and pumpkin flavor. I really did like that. Was just not, I guess, my cup of tea. New Holland Ichabod, really good pumpkin flavor, but it was more, I guess not good pumpkin flavor, good spice flavor. The Jawjacker, that was really super good, and it was starting to be a good mixture, but wasn't quite there. Griffin Claw, they had that pumpkin pie flavor to it that I really enjoyed and looked for, I guess, in a pumpkin beer. Brewery Vivant, that sour, I just love a good sour, and I think that was a good mixture.
Scored them all pretty good and high. I mean, actually, are you surprised that we liked as many
I am.
IPAs? Yeah.
I am.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Drinking Buddies here, pumpkin episode, and we'll see you next time.